Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to Warframe. I keep talking about the fact that I'm returning to the game after a very long hiatus, and one of the things I've been doing since I've been back is just trying to acquire as many Warframes, as many guns, and as many mods as possible that I missed while I've been gone. One of the guns I came across, I believe it was in the game when I played before, but it's received some significant changes, is the Torrid. This is a gun that shoots out grenades that then leave poison clouds, and I thought that was a pretty cool idea. Now this gun, by default, is awful. I hated it, but I saw potential somehow, and I dumped a ton of Forma into this bad boy. And the idea is that when I shoot out a poison cloud, an enemy will run into it, and then take a status effect. And you know, that was okay. It was working out okay. And then I stumbled across the Mirage Warframe for the first time. Mirage has the really cool ability of being able to make mirror images of herself. And these mirror images can also shoot guns as well. So all of a sudden, I had a ton of poison clouds out on the map at one time. Enemies were just walking into these and falling over and dying, and I just loved it. It was just awesome. And this is a good example of, you know, what you can do with your time in Warframe. Get an idea and then push it as far as you can to progress it. Now, this is still a work in progress. I'm still fine-tuning it just a little bit. This is some gameplay of the build that I'm talking about on the screen right now, obviously. And I wanted to talk about the mods that I have in each of these weapons. But first of all, let's take a look at my Mirage build. This is going for basically pure power duration. I wanted to be able to keep my mirror images up for as long as possible. And the main reason for that is the Hall of Malevolence mod that I have here, which makes the mirror images deal more damage up to a cap when you kill enemies. So that will stack up as long as your mirror images are out, and then when you have to resummon them, you have to stack it back up. But it's a pretty significant damage increase. And this is basically all-out offense. We have corrosive projection, which is reducing the amount of armor that the enemies have, and I'm just trying to pump out as much damage into these guys as I possibly can. To go along with that, the Torrid is really, really good at ripping through armor as well, for a couple of reasons. So I want to point out here that I do have a Firestorm mod equipped, and I'm not too crazy about it. I want to swap it out. I want to swap it out for something else rather, to get a bit more gun damage. I'm not sure what to put in there. I think there's a mod called Heavy Caliber, but I don't have access to it just yet. But the bottom row of mods is all about an elemental damage and then a status chance increase. So the idea is that when this grenade goes out, it's a very, very high likelihood that it's going to inflict a status. Now, the elemental graph in Warframe, how elemental damage works, is pretty complicated, but for the purposes of this, I have Blast and Corrosive. What Blast does is when it procs, when someone walks into the cloud, Blast will knock them down, which basically keeps them in that cloud longer, and then Corrosive is going to rip away layers of their armor as well, making them more susceptible to damage. So the idea is we just layer these clouds everywhere. People take damage, people run into them, people fall down, and then they're weaker when they get back up. That's the idea, and it's been working pretty well. I mentioned a few videos ago that I was going to try out the Sonic Core, and I'm having a blast with this weapon. It is so much fun, so much fun. Basically, it's a 15-meter range, which isn't too far, and it'll shoot out a laser, and then the laser will explode. I've been coupling that with, of course, the increased mirror images that we have on Mirage, allowing for significantly larger explosions, significantly more knockbacks, and overall, just a fantastic area of effect damage playstyle. I absolutely love it. And then to go along with it, of course, I picked the biggest weapon I could find, which is War. I'm not going to talk about it too much because I don't have very many mods to make this thing good. But the idea is you pull this bad boy out and all of your clones will just be swinging the largest melee weapon in the game. If it's not the largest, it has to be very, very close. So that's the idea. What do you guys think? Let me know. Is there anything you would change in here? Because, of course, I'm open to feedback. Like I said, this is a work in progress. And I kind of wanted to give you guys the mindset for approaching Warframe. Warframe could be a game where you have very long-term goals and you try to strive towards them, or Warframe can be a game that you play for 20 minutes just because you have nothing better to do. It's kind of up to you. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.